Yeah, absolutely. The QR codes that are like on the ceiling and under the tables, sometimes we'll start off with a seek and find the QR code for the bell ringer at the first of the class. So it's always been a challenge to have kids find it.
I think the Genius Hour actually increases engagement. It allows students to tap into their creative potential, whereas a lot of times class gets redundant and sometimes the students want to close down. But the 20 time project or the Genius Hour project gives the students an opportunity to work with projects that they're interested in at their own levels, and it's my way of kind of secretly applying English to those areas of interest.
With the iPads, this year has been like liberating as far as ideas that you always had as a teacher, and we're like, yeah, it'd be great to really try that, but really we're kind of constrained by the technology. So having everybody have their iPad, it just is unlimited to move about, have them listen to things individually, differentiated learning, like I can have somebody else do some reading and doodling on their iPad, or watching a video, or taking an online quiz or something like that.
Since I started teaching, I've always embraced the idea of the facilitator role, which is actually something that Coppell really embraces, and I love that because when I teach, I typically say, I take it as a creative process, like a writing project. I start off with brainstorming and I come up with some ideas, and then I go, okay, here are the standards that the state says I have to teach. Here are the things that the school says I have to teach. Now I want to find a way for the kids to take control of this and really teach themselves. And all I'm going to do is steer them in the right direction.
Very beginning of the school year, I think I managed to make it into the third week of school without touching the photocopying machine. No paper. And then I started to realize that there are still some people who work better if they're tactile, have it on a piece of paper and physically writing out. So it's a balance, and I don't want to throw out assignments on paper totally, because I think that people actually still need that.
At the end of the year, they do a TED Talk, which is where they get to take all of the information that they've learned throughout the year and present it in a really organized manner. So I've noticed that kids get a lot more interested in it, and they also find new ways to solve old problems, and sometimes they find new problems that people just haven't found yet. So it's an interesting project.